Hey everyone, Kensurfs here, and it's time for another shave. This time, a vintage shave. I'm going to be using my 1959 Gillette Red Tip, and in it, you will see a feather blade. This was by request because one gentleman said he has a really thick beard. I think it was Chris. Said he had a thick beard and he wanted to see a vintage shave with a feather in the red tip. And for those of you who don't know, Gillette used to color code the ends of their razors. They had the blue tip, the black tip, which was supposed to be the mildest, the blue tip, which is a little, in between, and then we have the red tip. And they had one tip, the flare, that had no color. I don't know where that falls. Probably some more experts out there than me will tell me, but the aggressive, the red is the most aggressive. And this razor is a 1959 Gillette that I had restored by Razor Emporium. It was my grandfather-in-law's. Man, I've been beating it a little bit, dropping it, using it a lot. But if you want to see the restoration of this, you can go back in one of the previous videos. I think it was about 2 years ago when I had this restored. About the same time, in fact. About the same time. All right, I'm going to be using the Old Spice shave mug. And in here is Bearded Jack's Old Spice type shave soap. And I do not believe that either Bearded Jack is not in operation anymore, or he doesn't make the Old Spice, but it is this one right here. Bearded Jack's. All right. And I'm going to be using the Vintage Ever Ready brush. This is a Badger. This is the, what is she? The 250 PB Pure Badger. And as you can see, I'm healing up. My forehead stitches are coming along and my eyes getting a little better from the surgery I had. And it is Movember, right? No Shave November, where we're supposed to let our beards and mustaches grow out and support men's cancer screening. So, encouraging men to go get screened for cancer, and women. But I'm going to leave the goatee grow out this month. So I will be shaving around the goatee. So let's see if we can get this shave started. Oh, and before I forget, we're topping it off with some Skin Bracer by Mennen. You can tell I like this stuff. Almost time to get another one. Oh, let's wet that face a little bit. And let's get this going. Well, it's Tuesday. How are you guys doing? How is your week going? To my friends in the United Kingdom, I'm sorry I'm one day late. Happy Guy Fawkes Day, November the 5th. I hope you had a heck of a lot of good fireworks, parties. In fact, if you did, write in the comments. I'd be interested to hear. I remember when I lived in England when I was a kid, I used to be so excited about Guy Fawkes Day. Lighting the fireworks off, having the big bonfire over, I think they called it the tip. But all the neighbors getting together. Here, of course, we have July the 4th. But there in England, you have Guy Fawkes Day. I was requested, and a couple of you. First of all, I'm very excited to hear that Wilkinson Sword has a new twist to open razor out. Unfortunately, it's only available in Germany or the UK, and I believe at Tesco in the UK. And it's a twist to open Wilkinson Sword. First time they've done one in a long time. And I cannot try one out, gents, because I cannot buy one and have it shipped to the United States. So I'm sure that will remedy itself soon. Man, I'm really surprised at this, by the way. A little bit made me nervous thinking about it. But I'm sure that Wilkinson Sword razor will be available soon. I apologize to the people who've been requesting that I try it. I have put a request into the customer service department of Wilkinson Sword UK and asked if I can purchase one. I'll demo it. If they can just ship to the United States or let me know someplace I can get it. And I looked for hours yesterday on the internet and could not find it. And it is relatively new, but I know Kevy Shaves, if you watch his channel, I know he did a review of his, and he actually got it from a friend of his in Germany. So at least he got his hands on one. I don't know where the razor is made, but I am looking forward to trying it. I've got a couple of classic cologne videos coming up too, by request. Royal Copenhagen Aftershave and Polo Sport. So those will be coming up as soon as I receive them. I'm gonna wet this a little more. Whipping it up in the mug here. I like to see it overflowing. Come on, there we go. A bore would have been a little better. Ah, there we go. A little nicer. And this absolutely smells like Old Spice. It sucks when there's a good product out there and then everybody wants to try it and nobody can get it anymore. And I'm told that, and I'm pretty sure it's correct, that the Peach Thayers is no longer available. They discontinued that. So I know a lot of you stocked up. I'm going to have to go a little sparingly with mine. As I mentioned in the previous video of this, it was my father-in-law's dad's, and he passed away in 1974. And my father-in-law put this razor in a drawer since 1974, and 2 years ago he gave it to me, and it was a little bit beat up. Plating was all coming off, it was rusting, and I sent that to Razor Emporium, and they did a nice restoration for me. The full revamp. And I don't use it as often as I should because it is on the aggressive side. And I can feel it here. Hear that? No cuts. Oh, I'm absolutely impressed about that. The goatee's coming in. Salt and pepper. And we'll see how it blends with the mustache. Probably one more week it'll be a little thicker. It's only been 2 days. Yeah, my eyes don't look like I got beat up so bad, but underneath it's still healing. I'm not going to complain. All right, some witch hazel today. Just in case I did nick myself and it just hasn't started weeping yet, but maybe right there, maybe. Does smell good. And ironically, I did not know they were discontinuing this. I grabbed it off the shelf. It smelled the best out of I bought this from West Coast Shaving. They may still have some, I don't know. But I tried a few, smelled a few of them, and this smelled really good, and I bought it. And just my luck, they go to discontinue it. All right. Available in your local pharmacy or drugstore. Still here in the United States. Cheap, probably $6, but I really like that smell. The smell and the burn. Oh, good burn. And a decent shave. I like those vintage shaves. You know, I try to rotate them around and I try to get to all of your requests, but sometimes I some people request some products that I just can't get my hands on. At least I can't for less than $100 or something. That's Sauvage. Somebody said, hey, are you gonna do Sauvage? And it's like $100 a bottle. So, you know, at least the Polo, my wife ordered, or the Polo Sport, my wife ordered it as a gift for me, probably part of my Christmas present. And it was, I think it was around $40 on sale. She had coupons, 20% off, all this stuff. And the Royal Copenhagen Aftershave, they have cologne, they have aftershave, was under $20. So I've got that coming up. All right. Thank you for watching. Belated Guy Fawkes Day to you guys. And happy Tuesday to the rest of the world. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Subscriptions are definitely appreciated. We're getting up to the 8,000 range. Could never imagine that I would have that many subscribers, and it's because of you guys. Thank you so very much. And thank you very much for your comments, too. All right, everybody. We'll see you again real soon. Until then, it's Kensurfs saying, have a great night.